Big, bold, beautiful. That's how to describe the food, flavors, and everything else at Ballo. Located inside Mohegan Sun, Ballo is undoubtedly one of the biggest and best Italian restaurants in all of New England. This 17,000 square foot space features stone columns and soaring arches, reminiscent of a Roman cathedral. There's casual cafe seating out front, a giant marble bar and cool lounge complete with comfy couches in the middle, and in the back, a large but intimate dining room. According to General Manager Jason Barlow, customers are awed from the second they step inside.
Their mouths open up. They can't believe how big it is. They say, wow, we feel like we're not in a casino, which is what we wanted.
And when it comes to the food, everything is prepared in the Italian tradition of finding great ingredients and letting them shine.
It's about using fresh, local, great quality ingredients and manipulating them the least amount of times by the best pair of hands.
And at Ballo, those hands belong to executive chef Sean Golan.
We buy the best that we can, we treat it simply, and we don't take shortcuts.
Appetizers are simple and sensational. There's a sharing platter packed with outstanding cured meats, aged cheese, and ricotta stuffed peppers, impossibly good crispy fried artichokes with lemon, and meatballs that practically melt in your mouth.
I think a meatball should be soft. I think it should be light. They're all pork, very simple, maybe 7 or 8 ingredients in them total. We do all right with our meatballs.
Another wrap that truly lets the ingredients speak for themselves is this beautiful bowl of locally made ricotta.
We serve it very simply with a little salt and pepper, a little bit of apricot mostarda, kind of a sweet apricot jam, and some really nice grilled sourdough bread. Again, it goes back to focusing on the ingredients, taking something that's already good, not doing too much to it.
Pizzas are made in the traditional Neapolitan style, with dough made in-house and a blazing hot 700-degree oven that can cook a pie in just 2 minutes.
Chef Sean, being a New Yorker, takes a lot of pride in his pizza. He actually is a certified pizzaiolo. He's certified by the Italian government as a Neapolitan master pizza chef. We're very proud of the pizza he puts out.
And the pizza Sean is most proud of is the classic margherita.
And the margherita is the simplest pizza on our menu. It's also the most popular, and it's my favorite for good reason. Good crushed tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, a little bit of basil, and some olive oil. With only 3 or 4 things on there, everything has to be of top quality. Otherwise, it's not going to work. If you put good stuff on there and you cook it right, it's going to come out and be a great thing.
Of course, the pastas at Ballo are made in-house, like the eye-catching tagliatelle verdi that's tossed with a rich and hearty bolognese.
When you sit down in front of it and the server places it in front of you and it's hot and steamy, it just makes you feel good.
It's a really satisfying dish. It's a dish that you don't have to think about too much. It's just something that kind of makes you happy inside.
Seafood options include a fiery fra diavolo topped with a buttery poached lobster tail, and scallops and shrimp with sopressata and cherry tomatoes, while meat eaters will want to order the thick cut pork chop with polenta or the juicy New York strip steak a la pizzaiola.
We have beautiful New York strip steak. We serve a la pizzaiola, which means in the style of the pizza maker. It has roasted peppers and tomatoes, a little bit of spinach, some garlic. Chef drizzles a little bit of aged balsamico on top to waken up the steak. It's outstanding.
For dessert, a good choice is the oozing chocolate budino with caramel sea salt gelato, but an even better one is the light and fluffy ricotta zeppoli.
We use this great ricotta as the base of it. It makes them really light. We scoop those into the fryer, fry them until they're crispy, toss them in powdered sugar just like you would at a street fair, and we serve them with some creme marnier icing. They melt in your mouth.
With so much great food on the menu at Ballo, it certainly can be tough to decide what to order. But as it turns out, one of the best dishes in the entire restaurant isn't even listed on the menu.
We like our little secrets, some things that are off the beaten path. Maybe you have to be a regular to know about, and one of them is our famous flaming tableside macaroni alla torchione. We actually wheel half of a wheel of grana to a table, light it on fire, and the flames cook and melt the inside of the cheese wheel, and it creates the basis for our cheese sauce, for our gourmet or glorified version of macaroni and cheese. Then we put some fresh homemade torchio. We grate some pecorino on top of the grana. Finally, we finish it with some shaved black truffle and mix it up and serve it tableside. It's really simple ingredients. We dress it up with a show, and it's delicious.
Simplicity has never been so sensational at Ballo.